morning, Quincy. Today is Friday, July 3rd, 2026, and this is the Good Morning Quincy Washington newscast with your daily local update for Quincy, George, Winchester, Crescent Bar, Sunland Estates, and all of the surrounding area. If it matters in the 9848, you'll hear it here. Now, because we don't do the show on the weekend, let me just pause and wish you a happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. We don't do the weekend show, so happy birthday, America, as we celebrate our 250th anniversary. What an exquisite and exciting time to be alive. And so happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, America, and happy birthday. What an exciting weekend this is. In the next few minutes, we'll cover today's weather, what's happening around town, school sports and activities, school, city council, police, fire, church, community, and local business news. Whether you're heading to work or getting the kids out the door for some of their weekend events, maybe just easing into that day, we're here to help you stay connected to what's happening in our community. Grab your coffee, get ready for your day, and let's start with today's forecast. It's currently about 60 here at the studio. Today it's partly sunny, then becoming fully sunny with a high near 86. Light breeze, just barely enough to notice. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. For the weekend, we're looking at highs in the upper 80s and lows right around 60 for this Independence Day weekend. We do have a fire weather watch for Saturday from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., so be extra careful with the fireworks wherever you are celebrating this weekend. If you're doing them at home, let me make a few suggestions. I always spray down my yard with my hose before we do our fireworks, like right before I put out chairs for us to sit and do fireworks with the kids. I always spray down my yard and any decorations, any landscaping around the yard. We always have a bucket of water to put spent fireworks in, a dirt bucket to secure our fireworks when we're launching them, and the hose is always ready at hand. It's just basic common sense safety, and everybody has a safer weekend if we all do our part. So whether you're going to one of the big shows or doing it at home, be extra smart this weekend. We do live in a fire area, and I am definitely pro firework. I love Quincy on the 4th of July, but be wise about it. You can take a few small steps and be much safer this holiday weekend. If you're looking for a reason to celebrate, besides tomorrow being America's 250th birthday and the 4th of July and a federal holiday and all of the huge parties going on this weekend, today is National Chocolate Wafer Day. It's also National Fried Clam Day and National Grill Safety Day. So be safe as you grill some fried clams and enjoy chocolate wafers for desserts, I guess. Or, just shake it off. It's the 4th of July. Have some hot dogs and enjoy your weekend. Today Around Town is brought to you by Quincy Partnership for Youth, helping connect young people, families, and community partners to create healthier, stronger future right here in the 9848. Here's one of the highlights of our wonderful community this week. The Quincy Community Food Bank is open today from 9:30 to 12 p.m. The food bank is located at 210 First Avenue South and East in Quincy. It can be reached at 509-787-4963 or at quincyfoodbank@gmail.com. The food bank also welcomes volunteers, and so feel free to reach out and see how you can be of service. This is a great service in our community. It helps a lot of families, and we're really blessed to have a great food bank here in our community. Quincy Partnership for Youth is looking for student reps. If you are in the middle school or high school age group and you want to make a difference in your community, maybe you need something to do this summer, join our youth representatives group. We've got a spot for you. Get involved, and if you're interested, call or text us at 509-797-5242. The Quincy School District's free summer meals program is available in full swing. Children 0 to 18 can enjoy free meals this summer through our Sit and Eat and our Pickup Meal program. Why is it we never talk about kids being age 0? Sorry, that just totally blanked in my mind. Whoops, sorry. Random thought. I just caught myself saying children age 0. We never actually talk about that way. We always talk about it by months. Sorry, wrong track. Sit and eat program and pick-up meal program. There's only 2 pickups per week, except Quincy Rec Center. Multiple meals at once. No need for children to be present for the pickup. Easy drive-through service. The sit and eat sites are Quincy City Park and Recreation Buildings on June 23rd through August 8th, Monday through Friday. Breakfast is 7:30 to 8 a.m. and lunch is 11:30 to 12:15. And the pickup sites are Quincy Middle School and George Elementary, June 22nd through July 30th. Mondays are 6 meals per child and Thursdays are 8 meals per child. That's 10:30 to 1 p.m. The Quincy Valley Historical Society and Museum would like to invite kids to have a special children's reading time this Friday, today. They'll be celebrating our country with fun stories, laughter, and learning. Join them at 1:30 p.m. or at 3 p.m. at the Heritage Barn. Also brought to you by the Quincy Valley Historical Society and Museum, the Choppers Brass Band will be performing a free concert at the Pioneer Church today at 4 p.m. Come check out this well-known brass quintet as they perform some loved summer favorites. Tonight at the Annaluse, come dance, sing, and enjoy with your family and your friends. Free entry all night long. The kitchen is open all night with DJ Annaluse. It's a 21 and over event from 8 p.m. to 1:45 a.m. For information, call 509-787-3213. You can't afford to miss this. See you Friday at the Annaluse in Quincy. Now, I know I had a difficult time getting up this morning. Like, my alarm went off and I didn't want to get up, and I may not be the only one. I know it's Friday and we should be really excited about the weekend. It's going to be a huge weekend. But I actually was struggling to get out of bed this morning. I was pretty tired. So I know I could use a smile. I'm guessing you could use a smile. So here is your daily dad joke. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick. And upcoming events. This is your 4th of July weekend, and it is a lot. You probably have a pretty good idea about where you're going already, but here's the full list as we have it for the 98848. Calling all friends of veterans on behalf of the Quincy Rotary Club and the Quincy Cemetery District 1. They're planning on putting up our veterans flags for the 4th of July at Quincy Valley Cemetery. They'll be posting flags at 7 a.m. Following the posting of the flags, they'll have a short patriotic program with a light breakfast at the cemetery pavilion. All are invited. They'll retire the flags at 5 p.m. and we now have over 300 veterans flags to put out. They appreciate any and all help that can come. Start your 4th of July off with a terrific tradition. Also this 4th of July weekend at the Annaluse, the party continues this Saturday. Come enjoy an amazing night with 100% live music by St. John Stars Band, a Northern Bohemian band. Ladies free all night, gentlemen free before 9 p.m. and the kitchen is open all night. Come hungry and enjoy your favorite dishes. Celebrate 4th of July right here with the best music, food, and vibe at the Annaluse. Out in George, the 4th of July celebration begins with a pancake breakfast from 7 to 11 a.m., followed by the Cherry Bomb Run, market vendors, food booths, and their annual parade at 10 a.m. The day includes a patriotic program from Veterans Operation Creation, the Choppers Brass Band, historical reenactors, the George American History Museum, and I'll be there right alongside them. So I'll see you guys there. Also, they'll be serving the world's largest cherry pie beginning at 12:30 p.m. That's just the morning part of the program. It's an all-day event. Afternoon entertainment includes children's activities, live music, and an antique tractor show, performances by Los Vega and the Campground Boys. New this year for America's 250th anniversary, country artist Jeremy McComb and the Honky Tonk Circus headline an evening concert at the outdoor venue leading up to the fireworks show at 10 p.m. Tickets are available at veteransoperationcreation.com, and you can also check Facebook. It's going to be a huge day out at George and an all-day event, but we'll tell you how to get to that in just a minute. And down at Crescent Bar, they have the 5K Color Run, supported by the Quincy Booster Club and Quincy High School cross-country program. Register by 8 and the race begins by 8:30. For more information, you can email Dr. Johnson at qsd.wednet.edu 2026, or you can probably look it up on Facebook and that would be easier. Also, you can just show up and register for the 5K before 8 a.m. and you're good to go. Join the Greater Crescent Bar Association on July 4th for an evening filled with live music, community, patriotism, and one of the most spectacular fireworks displays in their history. Santa Poco will be opening up at 5:30 p.m. with live music, followed by Dean James and the Treatment at 7:30 p.m. with an expanded beer garden and a massive fireworks show. Tickets are on sale online for that concert. If you'd like to attend, that will be at the Sun Sierra Golf Course, I believe. As our nation marks 250 years of freedom, independence, and opportunity, let's come together along the Columbia River to celebrate what makes America special. Family, friends, community, and the freedom together and create memories together. Bring your flags, your patriotic spirit, and your dancing shoes as we honor America's past and celebrate its future. And that's all down at Crescent Bar. Now, if you're looking for a slightly quieter 4th of July celebration, celebrate America's 250th birthday at Sagecliffe Resort and Spa. Lounge at the Cliffside Pool Party with a live DJ. Savor American classic barbecue on the Fox and Quail Whiskey Bar patio, and in the evening with a live concert beneath Washington sky. Turn your 4th of July celebration into a weekend escape with a relaxing spa treatment, breathtaking Columbia River Gorge views, and everything you need for a perfect summer getaway. They can't wait to celebrate with you this Independence Day. Now, I mentioned transportation for the event in George a little bit earlier. Quincy Valley Shuttle and Tours will be running all day from Quincy to George for the 4th of July celebration. Like I said, it is an all-day event, and I know you may not want to spend the whole day there. You want to come out for pieces of it. That's okay. They've got you taken care of. It's $5 for seniors for each ride, or $10 for everybody else. $40 to get you an all-day ride pass between Quincy and George. They got 2 different pickup locations here in Quincy, so there's one close to your home. Prices already include the tax. Leave the car here, avoid the traffic and the parking, and have a great, safe 4th of July. They're running pretty much every single hour, back and forth out, if I saw their schedule right. So that takes care of you having to take your car out, dealing with any of the traffic or any of the parking issues out there. And you can just get back and forth and avoid and enjoy all day out at the events at George. In church events this weekend and coming up, Sunday the 5th is groundbreaking prayer at Quincy Free Methodist Church at 9:30, and their church services at many of the fine houses of worship here in the 98848. Connect with your local church for worship, fellowship, and to grow your relationship closer to God, also to connect deeper in your community. The 2026 summer VBS schedule is as follows. Starting next week, St. Paul Lutheran Church VBS is July 6th through July 10th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Also, First Baptist Church's VBS is July 6th through July 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yes, you can actually take your kids to both. Just throwing that out there. And Quincy Free Methodist Church's VBS is July 13th through the 17th every day from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. So that will be 2 weeks. Quincy Partnership for Youth will be meeting next week. If you've ever wondered what drug prevention looks like in your community, come check out the Quincy Partnership for Youth meeting next Thursday, July 9th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at the Port of Quincy to learn about the work being done there, hear updates on current projects, and discover ways to get involved, creating a healthier community for everybody. We'd love to see you there. I love hanging out with that crew so much that I become part of that group. Because I just believe that our kids deserve a better future than drugs. We have way too many drugs out there, and they get more dangerous every year. And it takes parents and adults and members of the community coming together to make sure that we are serving our young people the best way possible to give them the brightest future possible. And this is a great way for you to plug in and be a part of that. If you've ever looked around and wondered how you can get involved or what you could possibly do to help, Come to the meeting and find out. That's what I did. I showed up and I listened to them and went, wow, I could do this actually and be helpful in this. So it's a great way to plug in. You'd be surprised how easy it is to get involved and actually contribute in a meaningful way to this program. So come help us make our communities safer for our young people. You're listening to the Good Morning Quincy Washington newscast, brought to you by our friends at Windermere Real Estate Central Basin. If you're buying or selling a home around the Central Basin, Deb and her team are here to help you out with almost 40 years of experience right here in our community. And if you're looking for someone to manage your home or your property, I'm pretty sure they do that too. So be sure and check in with Deb and Tom and the crew over at Windermere Real Estate. They've got you covered if it comes to your home here in the Central Basin area. Now let's move into city admin news, school announcements, and a handful of summer opportunities from camps to recreation programs that are taking shape around the 9848. The Grant County Sheriff's and Grant County Fire Department, along with the Quincy PD, remind you to review the firework rules for your specific area and abide by them for safety and fun for the 4th of July weekend. It's also a legal question. I know fireworks were starting to go off last night, which carries a huge fine because fireworks are only cleared in Quincy for the 3rd and the 4th, I believe. So know the rules, know the laws in your area. Some areas don't allow fireworks whatsoever. Some only have specific times and specific types. Please make sure you are aware and you are being safe as we celebrate this amazing holiday. We want everybody coming back with all their fingers and toes, and we'll see if we can get a count Monday morning on the finger and toe count from the hospital maybe. The Quincy Animal Shelter wants you to know that they have a few small dogs and puppies that need forever homes. If you're thinking about an animal, this is a great opportunity. The Quincy Animal Shelter is a great place to find your forever friend. It's where we found ours. You can connect with the Animal Shelter at 509-787-4718. In school news, Beyond Boundaries is College Conversations coming to Quincy July 6th at 11:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. They have drop-in support available from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 3 to 4:30 p.m. These sessions are open to high school students, recent graduates, and adults considering college or career training. Participants can drop in and receive personalized one-on-one assistance with college applications, financial aid, scholarship applications. Throughout each event, there'll be short workshop sessions with morning and afternoon opportunities to drop in for sessions on financial literacy, college applications, financial aid, exploring post-secondary options, and more. Programs that are available in our local colleges, as well as local partnerships, scholarships, and career pathways that are open to you. Our goal is to provide a welcoming and accessible space where individuals and families can ask questions, explore options, and get support for the next steps. No registration is needed. Just stop by. This will be happening up at the high school, and it's brought to you by Big Bend Community College and Skill Source of Moses Lake. The Quincy School District is hiring. If you're looking for a meaningful career where you can make a difference in the lives of students, Quincy School District is seeking dedicated individuals to join their team. Current openings include physical specialists, school nurses, school psychologists, parent and family and community engagement coordinator, multilingual student advocates. They also have a variety of food source operations available and certificated teaching positions available throughout the district. If you go over to the district's website, there's a whole lot of people and a whole lot of positions required to make our school district work. And you may have never thought about working for a school district before. You may have no experience in education, but guess what? It takes a whole lot of people with a whole lot of skills to make the school district run. Way more than you would think. So be sure and head over to the Quincy School District's website. Whether you have experience as a professional, an educator, or someone who's just passionate about supporting students and young people and families, they'd love to hear from you. Now, let's wrap this one out with a quote from an amazing First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt. Life was meant to be lived, and curiosity must be kept alive. One must never, for whatever reason, turn his back on life. That wraps up your week here at Good Morning Quincy, Washington. Thanks for starting your morning with the Good Morning Quincy, Washington newscast, local news for the 98848 community. If you have an event, announcement, school activity, church gathering, and community update you'd like to share, we'd love to hear from you because this show is about our community told by our people. Email us at info@thefallibleman.com. Make sure to subscribe and follow the show. Share with a friend. Let's get more people in the loop of all the amazing options this year. There is so much going on around the 98848 all the time. It takes a long time to put this list together because there's just that much going on, and there are a lot of people who have no idea how much is actually happening in our community. If you want one place to stay connected to what's happening around town, we launched the new home for local news, events, and community stories at welcometoquincywa.com. It's built specifically for the 9848. I've got a few less stories this week over on the website because, well, I was gone on vacation for most of the week. But normally we run 4 to 5 stories a week over there. Good Morning Quincy, Washington is brought to you by Windermere Real Estate Central Basin. And if you're interested in being a sponsor for the show, you can connect with us at welcometoquincywa.org or via email at info@thefallibleman.com. Be sure, have a safe, fun, blessed 4th of July Independence Day weekend as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary. It doesn't matter where you fall politically. It doesn't matter where you fall anywhere else. Whatever lines divide people are bringing them together. America is turning 250 tomorrow. This is a huge time to celebrate, to enjoy life, to come together. And we have so many opportunities right here in our community to do just that. It's going to be a great weekend. Please be safe and responsible. I was joking about the fingers and toes count, but you always know that one guy who you're like, yeah, I bet this is the year he blows his finger off. Let's not do that. Let's keep the emergency room quiet and boring this weekend. That would be a great thing for them. But please take care of yourself and have a safe 4th of July. Thanks for being part of the 98848 community. This is the Good Morning Quincy, Washington newscast. If it matters in the 9848, you'll hear it here. We'll be back Monday with everything you need to know coming out of the weekend. But until then, enjoy what our community has to offer, support local events and businesses, and get outside if the weather cooperates. It looks like it's going to be a pretty nice weekend. Have a great weekend. Take care of each other, and we'll see you on Monday morning.